Hey everyone, how you doing? I think I'm going to call this one Fun with Kidney Stones. Obviously a little bit of sarcasm there. Well, earlier today I passed a kidney stone, and later on I'll show you a brief clip of that, so be forewarned. If you don't want to see me peeing out a kidney stone, don't watch it. Um, that's a little later anyway. I just wanted to share my thoughts on kidney stones. If you haven't had one, trust me, you don't want one. There's no pain that I know of that comes close. I've had a spike right through my left foot. I've had to work with a crushed finger, finish off a taekwondo class with a busted toe. I've had a busted wrist. I used to have severe chronic migraine headaches that were bad enough to be debilitating. And none of those come even remotely close to any of the kidney stones I've had. I've had them since 1991. First one that hit me in November of that year. I was backfilling a basement with an excavator, and I remember I fell right out of the cab of the excavator, landed on the hard ground, didn't even feel it, didn't even feel the ground. When I got to the hospital, one of the nurses there, when she found out that I had had a kidney stone, she told me I have had kidney stones myself, and I've given birth to children, and of the two, I found the kidney stones to be worse. Now, I'm not obviously speaking from experience, that's just what she told me. Long story short, kidney stones are like hell on earth, at least as far as you're concerned when you're experiencing them. I tried to ride one out, it would be Thursday night, 2 in the morning, Friday morning, I guess. Was woken up by kidney stone pain. I thought, okay, I'm going to ride it out. The pain kind of came and went. By 7 o'clock it was gone. I thought, well, maybe I peed the thing out and I just didn't see it, right? I didn't have a screen with me. So I spent Friday running errands and shooting a little bit of video with my camera. And I thought, okay, well, I guess I'm okay now. Wrong. Right at the end of supper, Friday night, bang, just like that. In goes the red hot knife right through my back, and it was even worse than the night before. And I thought, okay, there's no way I'm riding this one out. Get the ambulance. They got me in the ambulance, and well, however bad things are, I try to have a little bit of fun with it. Not that you can necessarily do that with a kidney stone, but this kidney stone, by the way, of all the ones I've had, has the first one that's been bad enough that I was vomiting. I think the other ones, I got to the hospital quicker and they got me on medication, and that helped. Maybe that's why I didn't vomit. But this one, yeah, both days I was puking a lot. Just from the pain. Just from the pain. I never had pain so bad to make me vomit like that. So when I get in the ambulance, one of the ambulance attendants hands me this little square cardboard tray thing, like the kind that you would get at an older style drive-in for putting the French fries in. And so he hands me that, and I look back, and I'm barely able to talk, and I go like this. I said, "Can I get fries with that?" And well, needless to say, he laughed. So he was telling one of the other ambulance attendants that that made his day, or that made his shift. So now I'm in bed, and I'm sick, really sick, but not from the kidney stone. I'm sick from all the stuff that they gave me to kill the pain from the kidney stone. I've got these suppositories that I'm supposed to take to help me pass the kidney stone called indomethacin. No clue what it is. These painkillers that say TEC, I'm guessing that's Tylenol and enteric coated. I have no clue since they didn't tell me. And they gave me a prescription for something called Flomax, which I looked up on the internet, and it's supposed to be to help you with your prostate, so to relax it so you can pee. So I guess it's to help you pass the kidney stone more easily. But all this stuff that I've been taking, it's like I can't even walk around the house now. I was trying to sit at my computer to start doing some research on what I can do to prevent kidney stones, and I couldn't sit at my computer. That's why I'm laying down in bed recording this sideways, because I can't even sit up. It just makes me want to puke. But if you haven't had a kidney stone, well, count your blessings. You're lucky. If you have had them, you know how bad they are. I don't have to tell you. But this much I will say. I never want to have one again. After the first one back in 91, I never wanted to have one again. But after this last one, even more so. Um, they say that there are things you can do to dissolve them. Check out some of the other videos here on YouTube. I know I was looking at a few of them on my BlackBerry. One guy drinks a lot of lemon juice. Oh, by the way, here's that clip that I told you about. So you're warned if you don't want to see it. 3, 2, 1, here we go. There it is. Tiny little thing. They told me the hospital is about 5 millimeters, but I'm thinking that can't be more than 2 millimeters at the most. Not believe the amount of pain that thing caused. It took almost 24 hours for me to pass that. From the time it left my kidney to the time it got to my bladder. It's kind of like giving birth to a demon or something. Okay, so there it is. So that's what that little tiny thing there that you just saw. They told me that was a 5 millimeter stone when they did the CAT scan. I swear that thing couldn't have been any bigger than a sesame seed, or maybe smaller than that even. But the amount of pain that that thing caused. I mentioned the broken bones I've had, the severe migraine headaches. None of those things that I've had would I ever want to experience again. But I'll tell you what, I would take all of those things, the broken bones, the crushed fingers, the migraines, the spike through my foot, all at the same time. I'm not even exaggerating. I would gladly take those all at the same time instead of having a kidney stone. Childbirth, well, like I said, I can't go there. You ladies out there that have had kids and that have had kidney stones, I guess you're the ones that are the experts on that subject. But for my part, of all the nasty things, pain-wise, that I've experienced, including when I was a kid, nasty toothaches, you know the kind when you're, maybe you're lucky enough that you don't know, but didn't know much about brushing my teeth when I was a kid, you know, poor white trash, that kind of scenario. So I had a mouthful of rotten teeth when I was about 12, 13 years old. And the toothaches that I got were beyond belief. They don't come close. They don't even come close to a kidney stone. Um, so if you do get kidney stones, my advice, do what I'm gonna do. Start finding out what you can do to prevent them. I know the doctors I've talked to say, oh, there's nothing you can do. It's just something when it happens, just come in. But I've had doctors tell me a lot of stuff, and I'm sure they mean well, but I don't think that they know everything either. I think that there are things you can do. I'm going to find out what I can do. And, you know, maybe once every month or two, drink some concoction that dissolves kidney stones. I don't know. But I'm going to find out what I can find out. Oh, and here's a nice little souvenir from my trip to the hospital. Actually, that's from the mental hospital that just let me out today. Okay, so there it is. My thoughts on kidney stones. Talk to you later.